Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today I want to show you how to create an AI music video using Google's VO 3.1. And again, I'm not Spike Lee. I'm not acting like I'm a master teacher of video editing. I just want to show you guys how a simple music producer can make his music sound a little more animated. So here's the video, for example. I just threw together some clips in CapCut here.
Man, I'm so damn fire right now, nigga.
We did this song during the live stream for Skrilla.
Yeah, like the Ghostbusters in this motherfucker, man. I said if they wanna boost, they gotta get with me, nigga. Cokesville, call it Rip City. RP on a T, leaving wet witty. Yep, throw him in the ocean like he wet willies. Splash. They don't know all this money that we counting, fam. Count up 100 from 100,000 kilograms. I need another picture, pick the block, I'm on the gram. Hit me on the DM, nigga, I can get you another gram. Who needed it? All I know is sturdy, hella wordy, a rapper. Fuck around, I ain't playing, it's not no candy rapper. Nope. Shit. Call him the strapper. Call him the clapper. Call him a pastor. I told them they don't want no beef with me. Nah, I'm the chef in the kitchen cooking heat with me now. RP, Rip City. RP. Throw up the 610, nigga, and get with me, nigga. I'm all about cheese now. Speak Guapanese now. 100 in the G's round. Stash in a location off. Turn the internet, Instagram, everything off. Tossed. You don't want war with this nigga. Beef for me is like going to war with a nigga. You might as well call your whole team to go war with a nigga, cause you cannot last in another war with a nigga. Oh, real shit. Rip City. Don't even try, nigga. Alright, nigga.
Alright, so that's the video. And I edited the video in CapCut. I'm not a video expert. I'm not gonna sit here like there's some pro tip. All I did, y'all, is just chop up the little 8-second clips that Google gave me. I dragged the effects from CapCut and I slowed everything down to half speed using the speed tab. That's all I did in CapCut. So I'm just letting you guys know there's no expert like video editing secrets here. The cool thing about this process is we only need one program. We don't need to jump from this to this to this to this to this to this. It's just like one program. Okay, so the only thing is I don't know how to lip sync yet in this AI process. So I haven't figured that out just yet. But if you think about rap music videos, they're not really like singing to the camera in every single video. I think that's more of like I don't know. It just depends on your style. So what we're going to do is click where it says tools, go to create images. This will load up what's called Nano Banana Pro. Which is the best, in my opinion, image editor on the planet. It's just supreme. Then we want to find one picture of ourselves. It's best to really give Google like a face-on shot. So something like this would be cool, okay? Or anything else. And then we have to describe our AI character that we want to create. So I'll say, make me a rapper with a purple. And I like to get specific with Google because they know products. That's the real cool thing about Google is they know the actual product. So make me a rapper with a purple camo Bape hoodie and diamond chains. Give me a diamond grill and what else? Diamond grill, diamond chains, purple Bape hoodie. And I think that's really it. And change the background to a music studio with purple and pink gradient lighting. Okay, just so it changes the actual background. I don't want it to simply just change my clothes. I want it to change the entire picture and kind of create its own character. So once that's going, I want you guys to Google the word Google Flow, the words Google Flow. This is Google's like place where you do stuff with their VO3. So click on where it says Google Flow. And then it should look like this. All we're gonna do is go to where it says new project. And basically projects just compile all of your clips that you create. So I already have one created for today. And from here, let's go back to Gemini just to show you how fast that is. And here's our character just like that. Okay, so you would download this. I'll burn a couple credits for you guys, but only for you guys on YouTube. So we're gonna download our character. Now this may take some time depending on how long your upscaling takes. So what we're gonna do is go to where it says flow. You can rename this, AI music video. I'll put 2 in this case. All right, so all we need to do here is switch this tab to where it says ingredients to video. So the reason I'm switching this tab is because I found that if you use what's called frames to video, it uses your exact picture and it tries to like morph stuff in that picture. What I want it to do is extract my character and put them in different locations. So I don't always want to have to generate an image of where I want my character to be. I want Google to figure it out for me. So in that case, we're going to put ingredients to video. Now the restriction here is that it only generates at 720p using what's called the VO 3.1 fast. So this doesn't work if you put it on VO 3.1 quality, okay, which I think gives you 1080p. But it's not that much of a difference when you learn some of the techniques. So if I go to my other folder, I'll show you guys some of the clips I created here. So again, what we're doing in the video editor is muting the audio. So we're not worried about the audio. We're just worried about the visuals here.
Look at this.
So that's the intro to the music video. That was the intro just right there. Now, I kept making the mistake of using the frames to video. So that's why everything looks like the same starting image, because I was not understanding the difference there.
Flash hitting hard, pink hoodie glowing, grill shining bright, everybody.
But I like the second half of this like Ferrari Italia.
You know it. Grill shining bright, everybody know it. Got the Ferrari parked, watch the diamonds flowing. Flash hitting hard.
And again, we're not worried about the lip sync and all that type of stuff, because when you're slowing down the speed, it doesn't really matter that much. So again, there's somebody out there who can describe how to do it perfectly like a real music video. I'm just showing you guys what I found recently.
Check the flick, check the wrist, yeah, the grill shining bright. Pink hoodie in the whip, riding through the night.
All right, so that was pretty realistic if you ask me. All right, and then again, I kept making the mistake of doing frames to video. So it starts off with the image and then it tries to morph from this studio to wherever I told it to actually be.
That's why the sunset paying homage, sending all the trends. Yeah, look at the view, this is the life I chose. Studio to the shoreline.
All right, so all you got to do is just basically there's three things. You have a subject, okay, and you tell it what to wear basically through your image. Then you tell the subject what to do in the clip, and then you have background stuff. That's pretty much it. So don't complicate your prompts. It's really simple.
Look at the chains, rose gold skies rising above the waves, from the studio sessions to the ocean blue. Look at the grills, look at the chains.
So we're gonna go through a couple of clips here. We have just basically more sunset clips.
Realest in the game, sun going down, let the beat rain.
Yeah, the crazy thing is this really looks like me. So that's what's crazy about VO is it takes that one picture and it just gets different angles of you that looks like you. And that's the craziest part about Google.
Yeah, king of the coast, diamonds on my chest, watch them glow. Sun down, skyline fire.
And the cool thing is too, it generates audio. So there's a couple clips where I have a car in the clip, and you could actually use the car sound effect to overlay over top of your music video. So here I just needed a picture of a city for one of the lyrics. Now I didn't prompt it 100%. I wanted it a little bit darker, but again, a lot of stuff we could just do in post-production or just keep generating till you get what you want. But notice I'm not generating like 3 times to get what I want. I'm basically generating 1 time and they're good enough to use.
Yo, what's good? Hey, yeah, thanks for the love.
So this one didn't make sense at the end. The car just kind of spins and rotates some weird way. So I chopped that out.
Look at this.
So hear that car effect? We could use that sound effect, for example. Now, something that's cool in Google VO3 is if you guys type in the keywords iPhone camera, flash, and night vision, that's another cool effect, and fish eye lens. Those are really cool for like hip hop stuff, and laser eyes too.
Green lens through the night, Babylon light, diamonds bright, tall grass path, check the raft, this my kingdom, do the math. Green lens through the night, green lens, night vision, tall grass, I'm on a mission, diamonds glint, hear the rhythm, yeah.
I guess technically you could type in your lyrics into Google VO, so it has at least the words that you're saying. I was just lazy with it, and I'm just telling it where I want to be and the lighting. That's pretty much it.
Chilling in Miami with the diamonds on my teeth. Poolside with the view, man, this is peak. Chilling in Miami.
Peak as a rhyme word is hilarious. All right, so you guys can get the gist. All right. Now, a couple words they did not like were the words models for some reason and the word shot. So I put a flamingo in the shot, meaning like the visual shot, and it didn't like the keyword shot. And it doesn't like the keyword models for some reason. So I changed the word to women. So I don't know why they blocked the word models. I'm not sure. But here it can even do like background people. So here,
fresh out the crib, new whip, boat in the back, ice on deck, laugh.
He's crazy.
Yeah, that's right, living the good life. Yeah. Fresh out the.
So they even have the people responding to what I'm saying. That's pretty funny. So yeah. So and then they have, you know, like I said, the best clips I've generated are the iPhone flash because it just looks so realistic from like an iPhone.
We outside tonight, Ferrari Italia. You know the vibes. Stay tuned. Yeah.
So again, in a music video, it doesn't need to be this super lip synced thing. I think lip syncing is a cool feature. I don't think it's mandatory, especially for hip hop stuff, at least. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
Now, the audio here is super weird.
Yeah. Just pulled up in the whip, feeling good. You know how we do it.
It's like there's some weird buzzy sound in there. So that's funny, the audio. But again, when you're muting this, guys, it doesn't make sense. Here, you don't need it.
Eyes on me,
sense. Now, this one looked like me, and this is crazy how Google like takes one image and knows what you actually look
eyes
like.
On me, beam in the dark. Chains heavy, leave my mark. River flows, night belongs to me.
Now, the one thing that you might not have noticed is in the bottom right, it adds a watermark, which I'm okay with because I'm not trying to make it seem like I actually made the video. I'm telling you guys this is AI music video, but in the bottom right, it says VO, same way you guys used to watch music videos and it said Vivo. You know, it's the same thing to me, basically.
Eyes like lasers, green hue, flowing money, river view, keep the.
So this one's cool, the laser eye effect with the night vision. So you guys can get, again, more creative. I'm not like a super visual, technical, like creative. So I don't know all the words for visuals, but this like super lo-fi iPhone camera flash, fisheye lens, laser eyes, night vision, that will give you a nice thing. Also, sometimes I put in the prompt, add texture. And so it adds like a grain to the video, like an additional grain to the video.
Yo, what is this? Oh my God, check this out. This is crazy.
So I told it to add a mystery box from Call of Duty.
Yo.
All right, so that, you know, those are the clips. And I just, for, if you go to their plans, basically it's 2,500 credits for $25. I don't know which plan you guys are on or which Google plan you guys have, but let's put it this way. I made this whole music video that you guys saw for less than 1,000 credits. So 1,000 credits would be what, $10? So for $10, you can get a whole music video that would cost you thousands and thousands of dollars and time to make. Okay, and now if you guys are putting in your dope music, I can see that being a really good combo. So let's try our prompt here just to show you guys one last thing. We're gonna go back to let's go back to where it says flow. Click in our project folder. Let's go down to the bottom here. Let's switch this to where it says ingredients to video. We're gonna make sure we're on the model called VO 3.1 fast. And then we're gonna upload the picture that we just generated from our download folder. Let's find that. All right, so here's the picture of our character. Now you can upscale it and do all that type of stuff if you guys understand what that is. For now, we don't need to be that specific. Really, we could probably crop this to get rid of that Google, what is it called? Watermark. I don't want to crop it too much though, because then we're losing details here. So I'll just crop it like this so it has the elbow without the little mark. Okay, so let's save that. And then we're gonna put, okay, let's just think. Okay, so the subject, what we want to do is map out what the subject is doing, the lighting and the background. So let's just say rapper is rapping at camera with rapper hands. Now let's describe the lighting and the point of view. So iPhone camera with flash, and then I'll say fish eye lens, and then we'll say night vision, and then we'll say where the background is. So rapper in the woods, walking through trees, and then I don't know, what could the rapper do? I'll just put that for now. Okay, so I'm going to burn some credits just to show you guys. I don't want to burn too many credits because this does get computationally a little costly. So as long as you have a general vision of what you're trying to do, you guys can knock your videos out in a matter of, what, 10 minutes if you really just keep prompting it up. Now, the cool thing is, what was I going to say about, let me pause this video. I forgot my thoughts. Hold on. So here's what my thought was. If you guys go into your video generation with an idea, like a storyboard idea, like here's scene 1, here's scene 2, here's scene 3, here's scene 4, that you'll get better results because your music video will actually make sense. It will have a sequential order. For me, I just threw random clips together, so it didn't necessarily make the most sense. But if you guys have a video treatment, aka like a storyboard, or like here's where I want my character to start, here's the next scene, like if you have it structured like that, you're gonna get better results for your video. Again, I'm not a video guy. You guys can go to Max Novak for all things video. So let's see what this is.
Yeah, rolling through the trees, got my mind at ease, shining with the ice, ain't no compromises. Flash on the lens, money never ends. Night mode in the woods with my realest friends. Yeah, rolling.
I'm not understanding what the light on his head is, but I don't mind it. It's just doesn't make sense in reality. But again, music videos aren't meant to make sense. So
yeah, rolling deep, diamonds on my neck, woods at night still collect. This is that vibe, you know the truth. Realest in the game, check the proof. Yeah.
It even did the zoom in thing and the lean back and the zoom in thing. That's why I said Google, it just knows what it's doing. You guys are rarely ever going to miss unless you're just trying to prompt it just without any context. So that's why I recommend you guys use this ingredients to video, because it starts to know a little bit more about what you're trying to do. All right, y'all. So we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to make this video really simple. Again, there's other videos teaching you guys use Higgsfield and this other thing and this is like sales videos disguised as content. And it was just making me so frustrated just to learn this basic thing. So if you guys want to learn how to make AI music videos, I'm going to try to delve more into this. I'm not the master at this. I'm just showing you guys something that worked for me. So join me in this journey as we discover more and more cool tools for AI. If you liked it, smash the like button. If you want to share with a friend, share with a friend, because I guarantee you they're frustrated looking for information like this. All right, y'all, subscribe if you're new. Peace.